Alright class, how are you guys doing today?
Good.
Doing good? Alright, so today we're actually going to go outside and look at some plants, and we're going to just observe it, like what their colors are, some different parts of them. Before we do line up at the door, however, I want us to start off by listing some parts of the plants that you guys can name off the top of your bat. So if you, Allison, do you know any parts of the plant off the top of your head?
Yeah, leaf.
Leaf, good. Alright, Kelsie.
The stem.
Stem, good. Alright, I'm going to name one. I'm going to go with root. You know any more?
Seed.
Seed, good. There you go.
Like the flower.
Flower, like a petal or petal. All right, awesome. So these are some of the things we're going to look at today. I don't know how to spell petal. So yeah, we're going to go outside right now. You guys can line up at the door and we'll go outside and just observe some different plants. Make sure you take a pencil, piece of paper with you. That's all you're going to need. Cool. Let's stop that there. Alright, that was like... Alright guys, so I have two plants here. And you guys are just to talk about what you see in these plants that are the same, what's different about them, and then write those down on your papers. And we'll talk about it after. Alright. So what are some of the things that you found that are the same about both these plants?
They both have, like, are planted in something.
Good. So what's planted in there? What's in there? What part of the plant?
A stem.
Stem. Okay.
And roots.
Roots, good. What else do you see that is the same about both of these?
You both have a stem holding up the whole flower, whole plant.
Good. Now what about things you might see that are different?
This one has color.
It has a little bit of color, yeah.
This one's taller.
It's taller. Anything else?
This one has, like, looks like a tree, and that one looks like more like a leafy plant.
Good. All right. All right, guys. So did you enjoy your time outside getting some fresh air?
Yeah.
Weather's been awesome lately. Finally, after 2 terrible weeks. So we kind of talked about the differences between the plants outside, but as we're back inside now, I want to talk again about the parts of the plant, and we named some of the parts of the plant outside, like the roots. We named leaves, stem, things like that. So those are all part of the plant. And we named some of those things earlier on here as well. But I'm going to talk to you and break down the 9 parts of the plant for you. So I'm just going to write plants up here, and then we're going to talk about each one by one. So the first part of the plant is the seed. Does anybody know what a seed is?
Like an apple seed?
Like an apple seed, good. So it's
a baby.
It's a baby. So is it like really big or really small?
Really small.
Seeds are typically really, really small, right?
Put it in, like, soil.
You put it in the soil. Good. So that's the purpose of the seed right there. So there you can have like an apple seed or for any kind of plant. So those seeds, the plants we saw outside all had seeds at one point, and that's how you transport plants. And like, for example, if you wanted to start an apple farm in your backyard, you just get a bunch of apple seeds and plant them in the ground. And if you dig them deep enough, they're going to be able to grow. And we'll talk about how they grow a little bit later. The next part of the plant is the fruit. Does anybody know what a fruit is?
Like apples.
Apples. Can you
Food.
name what?
Food.
Food. Good. What is your favorite fruit?
Strawberries.
Oranges.
Strawberries. Oranges. Good. Awesome. So the purpose of the fruit, do you guys know what that is besides eating? Because we eat it and we love it. But as far as the plant, what is it? What is the purpose? Do you know?
Protects it.
Good. That's exactly what it is. The fruit is surrounds the plant and is the tissue that protects the plant. Next we have leaf. Did you guys see leaves outside on those trees?
Yeah.
Yeah? What color were they?
Green.
Green. Have you ever seen a leaf turn a different color?
In the
Yeah.
fall.
In the fall? Good. What kind of colors do they turn?
Yellow,
Orange.
red.
Red.
Orange, yellow, red. So do you know what the purpose of a leaf is?
For like water. To
Water?
Like move and to help the plant grow.
It helps the plant grow, but maybe not water. What else does a plant need to grow?
Sun.
Sunlight. Good. So that's what the purpose of the leaf. It collects the sunlight, which allows the plant to grow. Next we have petals. Did you guys see any petals outside?
Yeah.
What color were they? Do you know?
Purple.
Purple. Have you ever seen a different color petal before?
On flowers.
On
that are
flowers?
by the house.
What is your? Do you have a favorite kind of flower?
The purple ones.
Purple ones.
It's my favorite color.
All right. Same here. Do you know what the purpose of a petal is?
To look pretty.
To look pretty. Good.
Smells good.
Smells good. You can give them to your girlfriend or your boyfriend if you want, if he likes flowers. So the purpose of that is for petals protect the plant, and they also attract pollinators. And you know what pollinators are?
Bees.
Bees are pollinators, right? They come in, collect pollen, and take them back to their hive and give us honey, right?
Yes.
Good. All right. So next is sepal. Anybody know what a sepal is? Anybody heard of the word sepal before?
No.
No. So do you have any guesses as to what the sepal is?
Is it like
It's attached to the petals. Do you know what it could possibly do?
hold it there?
Yeah, because petals typically, unless they're dying, they're sprouting up, right, and forming really pretty flowers, right? So petals are actually what support it and allow it to form that shape. Next we have stigma. Anybody heard of stigma before?
Yes.
You have. What is a stigma? Do you know?
It's in a plant.
It's in a plant. Good job. That is just great. All right. Does anybody know what the purpose of the stigma is?
No.
No. Stigma is actually, so we were talking about pollinators earlier, and they come and collect it. But where does the pollen sit? Stigma is actually what collects and the pollen sticks to within the plant or the petals. Next we have filament. All right. Anybody know what the filament is?
Something with pollen.
Something with pollen. Good. You're right.
Does it hold it?
We talked about the stigma is kind of what traps it in, right? So the stigma is basically holds it. It's the area where pollen is created in. So that's the part of the plant that creates the pollen for the bees to take. Next we have roots. And we kind of talked about roots outside, right? We talked about how, well, Kelsie, what did you say? What did you say was similar of the plants?
Roots. I said the roots are similar because they were stuck in the ground.
They were stuck in the ground?
Yeah.
Good. So earlier we were talking about what's the purpose of the leaf? Do you remember?
Sun.
For the sun, right? So that's what collects the sun and that helps a plant grow. What else does a plant need to grow?
Water.
It needs water, right? So we have the sun and that helps it grow, and then next we need water, just like we need water to grow. So that's what the roots do. And are they up in the air, waving around? Where are they at?
The ground.
In the ground, good. Next, we have, and the last one is stem. We were talking about the stem outside. I think you guys both mentioned it. What do you think the purpose of that is?
To hold the plant up.
Hold the plant up. Anything else?
Water.
Get water. So yeah, stem has two main purposes. The first is to hold the plant up. That's what gives it its structure. So the leaves can go off of it and it can stand straight up. And also, you talked about water. So the roots collect it from the ground and distribute it into the plant. But how does it go into the leaves and all that? The stem is actually what distributes it into the leaves after it's collected from the roots. So awesome. Those are 9 parts of the plant. And I know it's a lot to take in, but I think you guys have the basic understanding of that. All right, so for the next activity, we kind of talked about the 9 parts of the plant. Now I want to see if you guys can put the 9 parts of the plant together and actually form a plant. So I have I'm going to put you guys in the partners, so don't go anywhere. I have a bunch of different cutouts of parts of the plant here, and we're going to go over them, and then you're going to get with your partner, which I will assign, and then you're going to try to put it together, and at the end, raise your hand if you need any help, just ask questions, but at the end, raise your hand, and I'll check it for you to make sure you have it correct, and if not, if you have to correct anything or not. So the first one here is, what do you guys think that is? This is the root. Next, we have, what do you think that is right there? Stem. Good. Right here, we have a leaf. Next, we have fruit. Then we have the seed, because we're talking about how it's little, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the petal, sepal, stigma, and filament all here in one. And that's it. Alright, so I'm going to put you guys, Allison, I want you to work with Kelsie, and you guys are going to try to put this together.
I think this might be the top because it looks like it has the petals on it, which always goes at the top of the flower.
Okay. And this was like a tree trunk, so I think it's like the stem of it.
So that looks right so far. What about this? This looks like it's like the hairy roots that go at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
In the ground.
Yeah, in the ground. It's an apple, so it's like on the top outside because it's like the fruit.
This looks like the baby seed that made the plant grow. So
Stick in the bottom because it like first
bottom.
came from that.
yeah, it started from the seed.
And then this is the leaf that adds to like the sun and the
Yeah, hold
roots
them.
with the water and
Yes.
the sun to help it grow. That was right.
Alright, so did you guys enjoy the lesson today? Get to go outside, construct your own plant?
Yeah.
Good. So, to wrap up, I kind of just want to go over the 9 parts of the plant again, and if you guys remember what they do. So can anybody name a part of the plant that they learned about today?
The leaf.
Leaf? Good. What did the leaf do?
It helps it grow because it brings in sun.
Good. Can anybody name another part?
The roots.
The roots.
Holds in
Good.
the water.
Roots hold in the water. What about another?
The
We'll just name a
stem.
couple more.
The stem,
Stem.
holds it. It's like holds it upright and it helps move the water. to
It helps
rest
move the
of
water.
plant.
Good. What about one more,
The
Allison?
fruit. It protects the plant from other.
Good. And Kelsie, can you think of another?
The seed, because it's
Seed.
where it first comes from.
Good. And last one, Allison.
About the sepal with
What?
the pollinators coming.
Pollinators come. Good. Awesome job. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson today. For homework, I'm not going to give you any homework, but since I want you guys to be thinking about the parts of the plant when you go outside and see them, I want you to show either your brother, sister, mom, dad, or someone. I want you to take them over to a plant outside your house and show them the parts and explain it to them. Can you guys do that for me?
Yeah.
Awesome job today, guys.
Thank you.